Hey, it's me, Aries 083, with another review for you guys. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Siege, MicroMasters, Stormcloud, and Visper. Yeah, my name is Visper. um, the original version of him, his name was Whisper, but I guess because of licensing, they changed his name to Vispa. I always think that he's probably has a German accent. He's like Wunderbar. My name is Vispa. So I like him better than I like Stormcloud because he's a cooler jet, and Stormcloud's not. He's basically the blade of the sword that they're gonna form later. So let's take a better look at Visper. I'm gonna take Stormcloud out of frame because my stupid phone camera loves to focus on the wrong things. So here we go. This is Visper. He doesn't have any articulation on his head. His arms are on a ball joint but no elbows. His hips are ball jointed, but they don't move a lot because plastic restrictions. As you can see, his leg clashes with his hips sometimes. And he does have knees and a little ankle joint here. That's because of the transformation. His wings are articulated. They do fold in and back. And that's about it for Vispa. One of the cool things about the MicroMasters is that they are painting the faces, which is good. On a lot of the Titan Masters, their faces weren't painted, and I was upset about that. The Prime Masters did have painted faces, so that's good. Here we have Stormcloud. Stormcloud has a little bit more articulation because he's a black. A lot of his details don't show up on my camera, but he has a green face with a visor. He does have ball jointed elbows. Ball jointed shoulders and hinged elbows because of the transformation. Visper doesn't have these elbows. But unlike Vispa, he doesn't have any hands, so all he can do is shoot. Hey man, I need to eat. I will help you. Here, have some food and John goodies. I can't put them in my mouth. Uh, so he does have ball jointed hips and hinged knees. There's no joints down here on the bottom of his legs. And his legs do have a weird form, but that's for the for the transformation. And like Vispa, his wings are hinged. So let's transform these guys. I'm going to start with my favorite. Here's Visper. All you have to do with Vispa is what I usually do with the head. You don't have to do this. I take out the handle. This is supposed to be this is supposed to be the connector for to connect to Stormcloud to form the sword, which I do not know the name off the top of my head. If I could edit, I'd put the name here, but I probably won't. All right, so this whole jet part is going to move forward. It's on a hinge, as you can see. I come down here, bring the wings down, and here you have the jet, but you got to fix the bottom. So you just put in his feet, put his legs together, then just press them against the bottom of the top part, of the front part of the jet. And he should clip in nicely. His arms, there are some dark tabs here, as you can see, reflected in the light, that peg into these squares, holes here. So you're going to just bring down the wings and then straighten out the arms and peg them in. Wings down, up, pegs in. So here's Visper. Yeah, I am flying a jet. He has a Decepticon here, a Decepticon insignia here, and here. This is kind of nice. Then you got Stormcloud. I had some trouble with his transformation. I had to look up a picture on the internet to see what his legs would do. His arms, I kind of got it right, but then I figured it out. So what you're gonna do with Stormcloud, you're gonna bring this canopy part up front and bring it down. Here you could see the handle for the sword, which is this dark peg here. So bring this down, should clip in. He has this big fin here. You're gonna take his arms and you're gonna, his leg just popped off. You're going to take his arms and you're going to make believe you're Steven Seagal. You're going to break them, like, not break the figure, but you're going to bend them in a way that they're not supposed to bend. But since he's a transforming robot, they'll bend like this. Oh, my arm. Oh, Steven Seagal. No, get over here. Big man, huh? You're big man. Big jet. So when they're bent like this, you bring them up to the wings. And there they cover that big old gap. Then his legs, this was unusual. I didn't know what to do with the legs. I was like, do they fold under him? But nope, you're supposed to twist them so that this hole, this gape here, this gaping hole, goes into his shoulder. So you do that. You do that with the other leg. So that's basically what the bottom of the jet's gonna look like. Like if he's farting. Wee. And you're supposed to peg this peg into these holes down here. See, there's a peg and a hole. There's a hole and a peg. They're supposed to connect. But I found that the arms do peg in, but the wings are kind of tougher. So since I don't want to break this guy, and it's not really necessary that it's really pegged in, here's his jet. Jet mode. Now you're going to transform him into the sword. All you have to do is take this front part of the jet, bring it back like if he was a robot, and now you have the handle here. And Visper, what you're going to do, if you leave his head in, if you left his head normal, which he can be a jet like that with his head, you pull out this peg, then you peg it into the back engine of Stormcloud. It should fit together nicely. So the wings, Visper's wings do tab into Stormjet's wings to make it look more uniform. And there you have the fancy schmancy sword jet. Which out of the weapons, I like this the most. Then the flak and top shot second, but the road handler and swindler, that's the worst weapon. It's so ugly. So here you have the sword for cutting. I don't have any transformers, any deluxes with me that can hold him. So this is about it. And I don't have any effects parts, but I believe they can peg in to the side of the jet. Visper has these tabs on his legs. So that's it. This first part of Siege. I'm gonna, before I review another MicroMaster team, I was able to get all 3 MicroMaster teams from Target for $9.99. This morning, Tuesday morning, before this recording, Hasbro Toy Shop had all of the Siege figures. They still have the MicroMasters, but everything else sold out. So these guys, I guess no one loves them. They kind of suck, I guess. But Hasbro Toy Shop had the deluxes for $9.99. I wish I would have been up, but nope, I was too busy sleeping. With these guys, with MicroMasters, I'm going to start putting them away in these Walgreens brand. No, I got this from Dollar Tree. They're these little, the bags said they're portion packs. So if you're in a Dollar Tree and you look at the zip, where the section where the bags are, where the zip bags are, it's the portion pack. So these guys fit inside really nice. And as you can see, I got the instructions and the card. I'm Aries 083, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.